Yes. When that word was just beginning to be mentioned here and there, even in the West. So it has been the industry that has been my backbone. I moved to IIT Madras and then I quickly retired at 60. And as a Bangalorean, I wanted to get back to Bangalore. So what do? I phone up Murthy and tell him I have to come back to Bangalore. What will I do there? He says, don't worry. Come over. You are hired. Again at a fabulous fees that I can't express my amazement to that. And since then, I have been working with industries. I would like to recall a few that I worked with. Narayan Murthy and of course Gopal Krishna have been my students. And then my nephew wanted to do something in India. I persuaded him to start a company here. And they were the first one to build a software for validating the crashworthiness of a vehicle by computer simulation. That company has grown into a company, was bought over by France and is called ESI. Again, Nagesh, one of my students, is there and I have been associated with them all along. Then Murali, is Murali around? He was the one at a company called LEC. And he invited me to work on software quality there, and I learned a lot about smart software quality by reacting with Danish engineers. And I was very happy. Then later he moved to digital. By that time, good luck happened to me. Professor Sadagopan took over and wanted to start IIITB. I jumped at it because teaching has always been my first love. And I am very grateful to IIIT and the colleagues here for a very satisfying period of teaching for the last 15 years. In the meantime, a student of mine started a company in Bombay, Mr. R.K. Gupta, and I'm happy to be working with them. One thing is this, because I had this opportunity to work with industry, I was able to bring into my teaching viewpoints of the industry and what they like to look at. And this has probably been responsible for my being able to achieve something in this country. And I am very, very grateful for that. Of course, the next is Uma and the family. Uma has been very understanding. She had to take care of my ailing father and raise 2 daughters when I was busy traveling all over the country for Computer Society of India. Thanks to her, I was able to contribute to the computer scene in this country, and I am very grateful to them. As it turned out, my brother, who lives in Los Angeles, is also happens to be here at this time. It has been a wonderful journey, but I must share a problem with you. Today I found out a couple of years ago, when I talk to students who have just graduated, they enters here and flies out fast. They don't have ability to listen and comprehend. This is because our examination system in the university is such that with exploding number of colleges and further explosion of students, they have resorted to a very standard system of examination based upon last 10 years question papers. student just study the solution guide to those 10-year papers and get 85%. They have not even written a 15-line program. So we get to students, you talk to them, they look dazed. They don't observe. It's a great disservice to our young students that this is happening, because listening comprehension, real-time processing, in fact, it's always being said that how come students in India don't ask questions? First I thought it was respect, but later I realized it just wasn't working around here. So I think anybody that's going to teach them at the graduate level, or for that matter in industry, where they do take these engineers because they need the people and do in-house training, which almost competes with our universities around here, a time has come to revolutionize our approach to training and teaching. First, we got to teach these people how to understand spoken material. This is not easy, but it can be done, as we have been training in IIIT, where you try to put them through exercises that they can do. And then another problem has occurred. The preparation that they go through is very low. And added to that, the field has progressed so much that most of the curriculum that is taught in colleges is obsolete. We are still concentrating on material that once used to be at the forefront. We still use textbooks that were prescribed at that time.